Hello everyone, in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how I make all my thumbnails that look like this, that. So I make my own thumbnails, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I make them, bringing you through the whole process, and then at the end, you will know how to make thumbnails just like I do for my videos. Now, I'm not going to keep y'all waiting. Let's hop right on my PC, and I'm going to show y'all how I make my freaking thumbnail. So for this tutorial, you're going to be needing three things: Affinity, Blender, and VEIWS rig. I'm not going to teach you how to download Affinity or Blender, but I'll put two tutorials in the description, which you can watch to know how to download those. And the third thing you're going to be needing is VEIWS rig. So simply go to the Share Your VEIWS Art channel, and then find virtually VEIWS Yeep rig. Then you want to go to the pin messages, scroll a bit down until you find the newest version, which should be right here. Then just press on it and continue to download. Then the rig should be done downloaded, and you could just press on it, and now we're in Blender. If you don't know how to use the rig, I recommend reading over everything here, but I'm just gonna quickly be teaching you very quickly. First, this is the scene. This is where Yeep is. This is where you'll be adding all cosmetics, color him, add the camera, and everything mostly. Now firstly, go to generate Yeep color. Set this to your color depending on the number, so I'm peach with green eyes, so 42, and then input, and then you can already see it's already kind of like me. It's close. Then you need to find cosmetics name. Finding cosmetics can be hard because whether or not the name you will believe there are, so it's hard to find them, but it's not too hard with all of them. So just search all of them, and when you've searched for a cosmetic, make sure to press the I to see it, but also press the camera so it is actually in the final render. Now I'm gonna get the rest of the cosmetics and come back to you guys. Now here's one thing already. You can tell that my t-shirt is not supposed to be orange, but fixing this is actually like way more simple than you will believe. All you have to do is press on this, go to UV editing, make this a bit bigger, press on this button, select all of it, and then select this, and simply move this to the color you want. So I'll move this to yellow because my sleeves are yellow. If you go back to the 3D scene, you'll tell that my sleeves are yellow. And now we just have to do the same with the shirt. And it's me. I'm done with my rig. Now it's the camera settings. What I do for camera settings is obviously first setting the right resolution. So you want 1920 by 1080, which gives you the perfect thumbnail, whatever the size is called. I want me right here, and then I want some thumbnails right here, and then I want a title saying like, get more views. Also, if you want to move the camera, just my way of doing it is just press the lock button, and then you can just move around with the camera. It's very easy. Now I'm already pretty happy with my pose. I don't believe this thumbnail is very advanced. It's pretty easy, and I'm pretty happy with this render already. Quickly, one camera setting that I forgot to tell you about is go to render, and then turn on transparent. So when you press on render and render image, you get a transparent background. Now I'm just going to quickly add some light settings, and then I'll be back. And also, if you want to see how it looks in the render while being in this mode, just press on this bubble right here, and you'll see like an ish vision of how the final render will look. And now that I've customized my UI a bit, it looks a bit like this, which I'm pretty happy with. We're going to be doing some extra shading in Affinity, so if the shading isn't good or you're not happy with it, don't worry because it will all be fixed in a bit. Now when you're happy with your render, just press image, save as, and save it in a folder, and then save it in a folder that you want to keep stuff in. So I'll just save mine in Dexwy. And after that, we can actually move on to Affinity. When you're Affinity, press the plus icon, search 1080, and get this by simply opening your folder and then dragging it out. Position it perfectly in the middle of the frame, and you've already gotten pretty far in your thumbnail. Now I'm going to start with shading in Affinity, add a new layer, lower the opacity to 25, press on overlay, and then hold control by pressing on like the little icon right here. It will select the whole thing, and then press this icon right here for a mask layer. Then you want to add that on the new layer you made. Then just press Ctrl D to get rid of this. After that, this one, I have to set the opacity back. I had to. Then press B, and you will get this like pencil. Basically, set the settings to what I currently have. 100, 4, 4 is very simple. and then set the size to about 150. I like. You can set that here too. Then now it's honestly just to start shading with the brush, and by quickly unseeing it, you can tell that it's already doing something, which already looks pretty much better. And already you can tell that this is without shading and this is with. So already it's doing a lot to your thumbnail. Also, if you want a bit more aggressive shading, I guess, you can always just turn up the opacity, but just don't do too much, as you can tell. You can tell the overalls, even though I've shaded them like a good amount, they're not really still fitting in. They feel a bit dim. So press on the adjustments button, go to brightness and contrast, and then make sure to look closely at it. Don't make it too bright, but you could increase the brightness by like a few percent, and then increase the contrast by a few ones too. And this is looking pretty good. It's okay so far. And you can tell already that this is way better than this. So I'm pretty happy with this product. I think we can move on to the second step now. That's a bit better. And if we scroll out and do like the little outside test, you can look, this is not bad. This looks pretty good. Now so the background doesn't take too much attention. Press on it, go to filters, and then choose a blur. I'm gonna take Gaussian blur and turn it up a bit so the background is a bit blurred. Now because this is a video about thumbnails, I'm actually going to go into my thumbnails folder and add some stuff that I have made. Okay, I added some thumbnails that I made, and all of these thumbnails are like also pretty good examples. So I'm actually not going to be adding a blur up here, but I'm going to add a pixelation and pixelate the thumbnails a bit. Now I want my character to be more highlighted, so I'm actually going to make a new layer, hide everything that I currently have, and on this layer I am going to be getting my brush, fixing up the settings, get black, scale it completely up, and the whole screen is black. My idea with this is at least that now I can turn down the opacity to about 25, reappear everything, this under here to create more attention on the main character. So you can tell I can turn down. And I can just paste that in, and I have my text. Already set done with most of my presets. I do want to change the font to Patent Trial. Now this doesn't look good. If you saw this thumbnail, I would not press on it. I need to make the text stand more out. So for that, I'm going to be adding one of these. And this, could I publish? Yes, I could. But still, I don't feel the text is well enough. I think this just needs like a bit more like gradient on it, like that. And this is already pretty good. Like I feel this is good. Thumbnails needs to stand more out though, personally. So I'm gonna bring them over the pixel layer, so only the background is what's actually getting dimmed. When you're happy with your thumbnail, click on Export PNG up here, then find your folder where you want to save stuff. Name it. I'm gonna name it, yeah, more views. That's pretty much it. That's how you save your thumbnails, and that is how I make my thumbnails. Okay, that was it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Make sure to like, subscribe, and whatever. Have a great day. Bye bye. And now,